You're listening to The Manning Report with your host, James David Manning. The news behind the headlines.
The chant going back a week ago now, or just about a week ago, down in Greenville, North Carolina, "Send Her Back," has resonated now as the anthem of what is now the whole idea of Make America White Again, and the whole power of white dominance that Tribulation Trump has been able to raise up out of the American psyche, if you will. And one of the issues that we find so imminent going on right now with the media trying to find a way to fight Trump, they're bringing a plastic straw to a AR-15 fight. In other words, the media is afraid, the media are afraid of being able to speak the truth. The truth of the matter is that the reason why Trump is so powerful is that the media is not speaking the real issue here. And the issue is the dwindling white evangelical race of people who are fighting for their very existence, and Trump is their champion or their general. Until the media began to say that white people are losing their power, and they're going to lose it. They're not going to regain it, no matter how much they fight, cuss, and chant whatever they chant. They're not going to regain their whiteness, white dominance. It's gone. But that's the thing that would counter what Trump is doing. But they won't do it because they're afraid it makes them look racist, and it's the truth. And more importantly, it then begins to empower brown and black people. And that's what's going on in America. It's white dominance that is fading. And that's why Trump is successful with this small and getting smaller group of white people who are losing their power in America. But our issue is, and they've gone lawless. Trump he's gone lawless. He hasn't always been this lawless. It's been bad. He's gone lawless. He's gone constitutionalist, because the Constitution will protect the majority. And white people are not the majority anymore. White people are just not the majority. I don't care how you shake it politically. They don't have the majority vote, brown and black people. And they have become gangster. If you look at Bill Barr, who's now the Attorney General, the man is a stomped down gangster. Hell, I ran with mobsters years ago when I was out in the street. Bill Barr is a gangster. He stands before the American people as the Attorney General, and he lies. He flat out lies. He protects the guilty and prosecutes the innocent. Bill Barr is a gangster. Trump is a gangster. He's a racist gangster. And you got people like Kevin McCarthy, and you got Mitch McConnell, and you got that little sissy called Lindsey Graham. They are flunkies. They are capos, if you will, trying to save whiteness. It ain't gonna happen. Now, you can't blame them for trying. I don't blame them for trying to save, but it ain't gonna. Trump cannot save whiteness. He can't make enough white babies over the next 10 years to surge above the brown and black skinned babies in America. And so that's what this is all about. And if you're not careful, the media is the source of which this information, and Fox News is joining. Hell, Fox News know that Trump's a gangster. They know that Sean Hannity is a liar and a racist. They know that Rush Limbaugh is a racist. They know it. They understand what's at stake here. They know they cannot rely upon constitutional norms. They cannot rely on the rule of law to protect them. They are stepping outside of the Constitution, outside of the rule of law, outside of normal journalism, outside of normality, and they are just going gangster. These white people trying to say white people. That's what they're trying, but it ain't going to happen. Brown and black people are making too many babies. Hell, Texas almost went brown skinned with Beto O'Rourke against Ted Cruz last year. And in a year or two, Texas is going to go, it's going to go black. And when it goes black, it ain't going to go back. You can fight, you can get Trump, he can clap his hands and wear that damn red tie and that white shirt. He can wear that gold hair And he can do all, he can cheer them up, and you can get all them poor white people standing up in them stadiums talking about sending her back. Ain't nobody going back. Ain't nobody going back nowhere. And if anything, you might find 5 years from now, Hamite people, brown and black skinned people standing up and saying, send y'all back to Europe somewhere. If anything, you better watch what you're saying, because somebody might pick up on it and say, send y'all back to Europe. The hell you came from it in the first place. And the Navajo and the Cherokee and the Cochise and the Sioux Indian will be leading the war dance. Send y'all back to, damn it, Europe, wherever the hell you came from. No, this is what, and the media need to pick and say, they ain't gonna talk to people like me. Got all these pension-nosed Negroes on there talking that talk, and all these so-called, so-called scholars and everything talking, beating around the bush. But anyway, let's get real about what we can get real about. This is about trying to maintain white dominance. Their day has come and gone. And that's just all there is to it. And Trump can't bring it back. Trump tried to tap into it, and they're all running around, all collecting. They don't care about the Constitution. I'm going to tell you, these white people don't care nothing about no Constitution no more. They care nothing about no rule of law no more. Not that they ever really did. Bill Barr's a gangster. I mean, that man is turned stomp down, showing up gangster. Bill Barr, the leader of Jeff Sessions wouldn't do it. Try to get Jeff Sessions to become a gangster, he wouldn't do it. Try to get Don McGahn to become a gangster, he wouldn't do it. Try to get Robert Mueller, now we're going to see what happened with him on Wednesday. Try to get James Comey to become a gangster, he wouldn't do it. Now, these white folk done gone gangster. And they're on live and television, on Fox News, a bunch of gangsters trying to preserve white dominance. And somebody needs to say it. Somebody needs to say it. They're gangsters. And so, but the object of their is to make America white again. It ain't gonna happen. It just ain't gonna happen. Hell, you have a better chance of making Nigeria white before you can make America white again. It ain't gonna happen. Can't make enough babies. And then the babies you do make don't want to stay with y'all. They want to cross over to the LGBTQ liberal crowd. No, it ain't gonna happen, my brother. I can tell you this right now. Y'all can run around here with that red necktie idiot all you want. That's the biggest buffoon, biggest public degenerate. He's the biggest toilet I ever seen with a red cap on. Talking about send her back. Make America white again. That ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Now you say, Pastor Man, you angry with me? No, I'm not angry with you. Trying to wake your dumb tobacco snuff dipping F-16 Silverado truck driving self. I'm trying to wake you up, homeboy. You ain't in power no more. Check that out. I mean, I'm mad with you. Hell, I didn't do it. I'm not the one that made the babies. I ain't made all these black babies. I mean, the shit, but I ain't made them, all of them. I ain't made these brown babies, the Mexican Muslim people, they making them babies on there. I'm not the one that did this. You got an argument, you need to take your argument to heaven, not to a Trump rally. I said you need to take your argument to heaven and not to a Trump rally, and not to a Southern Baptist, evangelical, or Salem media. It ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win. No, it ain't gonna happen. Got all these gangsters running around here like that Bill Barr. I've never seen anything like this in all the days of my life. Hell, every prisoner in America ought to demand to be set free. If you got the Attorney General who's a bigger gangster than anybody in prison right now. It's a sickener. It ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna make America white again. I'm not mad at you. Why are you talking so loud? Hell, because you're hard of hearing with your hard-headed self. Man, you hate us. I don't hate you. Ain't no reason to hate you. What reason to hate you? I pity you. I'm trying to wake you up. Ain't nobody else gonna tell you this. George Stephanopoulos ain't gonna tell you. But you need to be told. They need to get on the media, stop all this. Well, I wonder if he does this. Is this some sort of strategy? Is this some sort of 2020 campaign strategy? Is this that he sit down and think about this and thought about it before? Trump don't think about nothing before. Listen, Trump gives more thought before he goes to the toilet with diarrhea. I mean, when he got the runs. He thinks more about what's going to happen coming out of him when he sits on his gold toilet, there, wherever he sits on that gold toilet. He gives more thought about what's going to come out of his rear end than he does what's going to come out of his mouth before he, boy, don't speak before he, he thought about this. This is a strategy. This ain't no damn strategy. Senator Banks, no strategy. Trump don't think. And you know it. Think about nothing. He's incapable of doing so. And all these so-called liberal media people, right? MSNBC, Anderson Cooper, and Don Lemon, and all that crowd. Well, he must have thought about this as some sort of strategy. Then he got all these George Wills and all these other people coming in. They're all trying to figure out, well, is he going to do this? Is he going to do that? Is he going to hell? Trump don't know what he's going to do next. Nobody knows what Trump going to do next. Nobody knows. He don't know. There ain't no strategy. Who knows? He might divorce Melania and marry Omarosa. Nobody knows. He may just call Omarosa and say, baby, I'm tired of this Melania, this immigrant woman. I'm tired of running with this immigrant talking that old broken language talk. She talk be best, be best, be best, be best, be best. I'm tired of that. Come on over here, Omarosa. Let's get down. And he marries Omarosa. Who knows? You can't say you ain't going to do it. You don't know yourself. All right. So you ain't going to make America white again. White dominance is gone. Got to figure out another way to deal with this. Got to figure out another way to deal with this. At any rate, everybody, we're in the tribulation. That's the other problem that you're going to have to look at. You don't want to hear that either. You folk need to talk to heaven and stop going to these Trump rallies and stop going to these Southern Baptist, evangelical, Salem media churches. Y'all need to go to heaven. Y'all need to talk to the Lord. I say you need to talk to the Lord about this. You need to talk to Jesus. You say, well, Jesus. You need to talk to Jesus. And better watch out. Don't give these black folk and Mexicans an idea talking about sending her back there. Send y'all back to Europe. You better watch out to send her back. You'll find your butt standing over there in Wales someplace, over there picking up potatoes in Ireland some damn way. You better watch yourself. You better watch yourself. Send her back. Anyway, everybody, I'm James David Manning. I'm the Lord's servant. This is a bit of a news blog we do looking at spiritual wickedness in high places for the most part, making some observations about it and giving people a biblical foundation to the way of interpreting rather than have Sean Hannity or Laura Ingraham or Janine Pirro or Anderson Cooper or Rachel Maddow or Don Lemon, Rush Limbaugh interpret what's going on in the world. You come to me and I'll tell you based on what the Word of God says. They'll just give you their worldly, sinful view. But the Manning Report will tell you what God has said, whether to say yea or nay, whether to go or to stay. You'll be led by the word of Almighty God. Come to the Manning Report on a daily basis to interpret the spiritual wickedness in high places, because there's plenty of it that's going on. And so I'm the Lord's servant, James David Righteous Rebel Manning, and I'm here to serve you with news and information.